What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for TheLine.com. Coming to you from a hotel room in Scottsdale, Arizona. Road show for us here, Thursday Night Football. It is the Jags and the Saints. Guys, going to make this one super quick. I held out as long as I could, trying to see if we were going to get some definitive word on what was going on with Trevor Lawrence. We do not have what is going on with Trevor Lawrence as of this recording. And so with that, it's just a very tough handicap, right? I mean, like, we're looking at a quarterback. I mean, the line has moved now to 2. So there's at least some sentiment in the market that either, 1, there is a chance he doesn't play, or 2, that he's going to play and he's going to be limited, and that swings the line. Listen, the last we got from Adam Schefter is he is a true game time decision. I thought maybe something would leak. We didn't get anything leak, so we're sitting right now 1.5 to 2 in favor of the Saints at home, total of 40 to 40.5. So if we can't give this kind of like a true proper handicap, because we don't know who's going to be playing quarterback, and obviously quarterback's the most important position in all of sports, and so if that's the case, then let's just talk about what we know that these teams are good at, right? And so that we can do, and that we can actually talk about. And what we know that these teams are good at is defending the run. Jacksonville is second rush defense EPA allowed. It is third rush defense success rate allowed, defensive adjusted line yards, third overall in the NFL DVOA. They are sixth in the NFL rush defense DVOA. So if you look at this Jags team has really and truly become a pass funnel defense where you can't run at all and you need to throw the ball against them in order to have some success. And so this is at least what we do know for sure heading into this game against the Saints. That Jacksonville brings to the table that has nothing to do with Trevor Lawrence whatsoever. Then on the other side of the ball, the defense for the Saints is right there behind the Jacksonville Jaguars when it comes to stopping the run. It is their run defense EPA is 4th overall in the NFL. Their rush defense DVOA 13th, their rush defense success rate against 8th. So they're very good at defending the run as well. And so if you look at this, I can't recommend a spread or a side. I can't recommend a spread or a total in this thing, not knowing who's going to be playing quarterback. For me, I look at it and say, okay, look, I lean Saints if we're getting no Trevor Lawrence. I lean the Saints even less, but it leans Saints even if we're getting a banged up Trevor Lawrence, because one of the things that Trevor Lawrence brings to the table is his mobility, right? And that's one of the things that makes Trevor Lawrence. He's able to go out, he's able to move the pocket, he's able to go pick up first downs with his legs, all different things like that. And if that's not the case, then that leads me to believe that the Saints, with that really good defense, can actually keep this thing just kind of low scoring and ugly and maybe grind out a win. But that's not where we're going with this. I do have 2 bets that I'm going to go with. If we know that the Saints are going to be able to, here's my thought. My thought is the Saints are going to blitz more in this game than they have over the course of the season. They're 24th in blitz rate, so they don't blitz a ton. But if you have a banged up Lawrence and he's not mobile with a sprained knee, then probably trying to put more heat on him is the way to go. And if that's the case, I think you get more dump off passes in this game from Lawrence, again, because he can't do the escaping. He can't do the different things to try to extend the play a little bit longer, to look more downfield. So I think you get more check downs. And with that, I'm going to take the over on Travis Etienne receiving yards, sitting about 19.5, 20.5, something like that right now in the market. Do like that as an angle and a play in this game. The other one that I would be looking at here is if we know that on the Jacksonville side of things, on the New Orleans side of things, from an offensive perspective against the Jags, if you can't run, and that's no one has been able to run against this Jags team so far, and you have to pass, and you're going to be passing a whole bunch more. I'm looking at Carr, and I'm going to go to his number 1, right? I mean, I know we could probably look at a secondary receiver, maybe some sort of option with Kamara or something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and say Olave over on his receptions as well. If we can't run the ball, if we can't get anything going on the ground, and we're expecting a higher volume of passes from Carr in this Saints offense, then give me his number 1. I know Carr has not been great so far this year, but a couple of weeks now removed from the injury, should be a little bit better. And if you look, one of the things about Jacksonville is they're about middle of the league in pressure rate. So it's not like he's going to be getting just pressured left and right? I mean, it's a team that gets about league average pressure on quarterbacks. And so with that, Give me the over on Olave. Give me the over on ATN with the check downs. And past that, guys, just, check in 90 minutes before game time and see if Trevor Lawrence is going to be playing this game. Might sway your opinion one way or the other as to whether you want to play the Saints or play the Jags. Everything we do, absolutely free. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. And good luck on all your bets on Thursday Night Football.